everybody? My name is Weston, coming at you with another brand new video with some very exciting news today. I'm trying to do more news videos because, I feel like I'm overdoing it with reaction videos. Even though I'm glad you guys are still enjoying it, still giving it likes, so yeah, I appreciate that. But now I have something very exciting to show you guys. I'm going to be doing a solo review. I know it just came out, and so I'm kind of excited to see this. Maybe a little bit too excited, but I actually work at a theater, no joke, and I was able to find one of those and just wash it out with soap. No one wanted it, so it's like, okay, cool. That was a little chewy cup, not bad. Anyways, enough of that. So I'll be doing a review solo. I'm still going to do a review of Infinity War. I just still wasn't able to get a chance to see it a second time. Dates have been really busy for me. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to get another chance soon. If anything, I'll just post my review. Just remember what I saw. And plus, I've been thinking about it for a while, and think about some theories as well. So, yeah, maybe I'll just post it this weekend. I probably won't watch it again, but hopefully at some point I'll be able to watch it again at some point, maybe, hopefully. So we'll see. But anyways, we got some Star Wars news today. And I am actually really excited because, let's read it. Boba Fett movie reportedly in the works with Logan director James Mangold. Oh my gosh. You have got to be kidding. Everyone's favorite bounty hunter may be... Okay, this is from Los Angeles Times article. Sorry about that. So, everyone's favorite bounty hunter may be headed back to the big screen. James Mangold has reportedly been tapped to write and direct a standalone Star Wars movie about Boba Fett. Wow, so for a while he's been thinking about making one, and he thought making a Boba Fett movie. Okay, according to The Hollywood Reporter, the Fett film is just one of the many movies Lucasfilm is developing on familiar characters. The report also mentions an Obi-Wan Kenobi film that Stephen Daldry is reportedly in negotiations with. Stephen Daldry, I do not know this director. I'm going to look him up, but we are also getting an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. What? So, this is pretty much movies we all been depicting. The Obi-Wan film. Everyone wants an Obi-Wan film. And a lot of people want a Boba Fett movie more than a solo film. So I'm actually more excited about these movies because these are the movies I've been wanting to look. I've been wanting to look more into Obi-Wan's backstory and how he watches over Luke and Tatooine, how he became a hermit and all that. There's some really cool things you could do with it. And also a Boba Fett movie. And I wouldn't necessarily say a Boba Fett film, but like a bounty hunter film. Like, hopefully we get to see, because we weren't able to see in the Clone Wars, because I think it was going to be season 7, I think was the canceled season. It was going to show more of how Boba Fett became a bounty hunter and how he uses more of his dad's armor and repainted it and such. And so hopefully we get a movie of his origin, how he became a bounty hunter, how he meet all the other bounty hunters, as we see in The Empire Strikes Back. And hopefully we get to see them like doing some bounty hunter team-up work. Like, that will be interesting. That would be cool to see, because as we all know, everyone says either Boba Fett's the coolest Star Wars character ever, or he's the most overrated. I'm definitely more in between. I definitely agree he's overrated, but he is very cool, and I would love to see more of him and to see more of his backstory. And I kind of glad we got a little hint of that in the Clone Wars, especially, I think, Season 2. And I think a little bit in Season 5, but we haven't really seen much. They were trying to build that up into Season 7, getting more into how Boba Fett became a bounty hunter. So hopefully this will be the film, but directed by James Mangold, the guy who did the Logan film, which happens to be one of my favorite movies of all time. So anyways, let's keep reading. Fett and his beat-up Mandalorian armor first caught the attention of fans in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Yes, when he appeared as one of Jabba the Hutt's go-to bounty hunters, who eventually falls into a Sarlacc pit, where he was presumed to have been consumed by the toothy beast, which was everyone saying, like, he's dead. But this is why I think this is going to be a prequel, a prelude to Boba Fett and how he came to be. and how he meets some of the other bounty hunters and them doing their own cool thing. So it'll be about a younger Boba, kind of like with the younger Han Solo. I'm pretty sure, because people are like, well, he does Sarlacc pit. I'm like, it doesn't have to take place after Return of the Jedi. I don't think anyone will want that. I think we're just going to get another original trilogy theme film, but hopefully with more bounty hunters and smugglers and a Western, pretty much. The director, James Mangold, is a very Western kind of director. He also did a 310 to Yoma, which I remember seeing back in the day, and I love that movie. And yeah, it was violent, it was graphic. And so when I heard he's making a Logan film, I'm like, oh man, he's going to make this like Western, gory, graphic film. And oh yeah, it was. Logan was totally that. And so I hope we get that kind of feel, that kind of tone. Maybe not the graphic stuff. I don't think that technically fits Star Wars. Maybe with some monster stuff, maybe a little bit here and there. But you know what I mean. Not like where you're blasting everyone and blah, stuff comes out. They're blasters. They don't do that. So I don't think so. But it's definitely going to be intense, and it's going to be a Western style bounty hunter film kind of thing. So just reading all this just sounds awesome. Yeah, I forgot where I left off. Okay, here we go. Most recently, Mangold is best known for directing the X-Men spin-off films Steve Wolverine and Logan. Whoa. Excuse me. Yeah, I forgot he directed a Wolverine movie too. That's with like Japan and all that, how he got his katana. I thought that was a pretty good movie because I saw the director's cut for it. And it was so... And I thought it was a really good movie. And my brother confirmed because he saw the original cut. He's like, oh yeah, this was way better. So he confirmed that it was a much better version. So yeah. If you guys haven't yet, watch the director's cut of the Wolverine. It is a much better version. And yeah. Totally. And it almost lines up with Logan. With how Logan is in the Logan film. You can tell he's starting to age and get old and get tired and fed up. So I think I kind of like that. Anyways, continuing on. He co-wrote Logan, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Adapted Screenplay. Should have gained more than that, but anyways, moving on. Mangold has also directed films such as Girl Interrupted from 1999, Walk the Line 2005, and 310 to Yoma 2007. Yep. So 310 to Yoma, Logan, and the Wolverine are the only James Mangold films I've watched, and I love and enjoy them all. So yeah, sell a Star Wars story, the first standalone Star Wars movie to focus on an existing character. Okay, hits theaters Friday, which is today. So I was about to say the first standalone Star Wars film. No, that goes to Rogue One. I was about to say there. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the news. And I personally am really happy because Logan, not only is it my favorite superhero movie of all time, not only is it my favorite comic book movie of all time, but it is one of my favorite movies ever. I just actually watched Logan recently, I think a couple days back, and I still am a crybaby. It makes me cry all the time, but it is such a well-made movie. It really is. It's got the right pacing, the right tone, the great cinematography, the intensity, the action, the emotion, the character development. It's right. It's like on the same level of like The Dark Knight. It really is Marvel's Dark Knight, except in the X-Men universe. Now, whether we get something like that in the MCU, that probably goes to like Civil War, the Winter Soldier, and Infinity War. Like Infinity War, I think is I'm just going to say it's my favorite one so far. I'm going to be posting my review of it soon. It'll probably be like a quick review, and then I'll rank the Marvel movies, because that's the thing. It's so far Infinity War is my favorite, but I need to watch it again. So. But I mean, as of now, from what I think, it'll go probably Infinity War. Well, if I'm going to make a listening video, I'll just wait. But anyways, yeah. But it definitely, I think Civil War is like kind of the Dark Knight level for the MCU. And of course, we got Logan, and it's the Dark Knight for the X-Men universe, and of course, we got the Dark Knight. So all three of those films. And I'll add Winter Soldier in there as well, because it's just an amazing movie. They all deserve all the praise. They really do. And so now, this, just knowing that this director is making a Boba Fett movie, and I know we need to expand our territory and need to go in different places, different directions, instead of having to focus on the old and familiar, because we're getting an Obi-Wan movie who we already know, and now we're getting a Boba Fett movie, which this is why I make an exception, because we don't really know much about these bounty hunters. None of the Star Wars films really touch on the bounty hunters. Maybe a little bit in Clone Wars, like I mentioned, but Season 7 got canceled, and thus we weren't able to expand on Boba Fett's character and whatnot. So I'm really happy that James Mangold is doing this, because he is a great director, and I love Logan. That was my favorite movie of last year. Just an incredible movie, because and it's definitely more of a personal thing. Let me just make that clear to you guys. I'm not a critic. I don't like. I do rate like how many out of 5 stars I'll give a movie or what I think of it, but it's all based on my opinion. I'm not a true critic who knows film. I'm trying to. I've actually wanted to go to film school, but this is just my personal input, and this is just my viewpoint on certain news, or rather certain films or video games. Just don't take me too seriously. Just look at my opinion and go like, okay, cool. You know, I'm just here to give you guys information in case you guys haven't heard about this. So especially for my fans out there, or audiences, however you want to be labeled as. This is just all very good stuff to me. Because I'm a big fan of Logan, and just him doing a Western bounty hunter kind of film just sounds so cool. So, and if anything, this is going to be a prequel to the original trilogy. This is going to be what the Clone Wars was trying to do in the first place with their animated series, was showing how Boba Fett came to be. And so this is perfect for film and for James Mangold to do this. And I'm really happy. And I know Solo's going to be kind of a Western too, but it's Ron Howard, so he might give off a different vibe. But I'm still kind of excited to see Solo. I'm not hyped for it like most people, because in the end, yeah, there's really no point to have this film. It's kind of nice to keep the secret of Han and Chewie and all that, but we're getting it, and I've heard it's a really entertaining, exciting film so far. I know I've heard some people complain getting out of the theater, saying, oh, the actor for Han was terrible, but again, that's their opinion, so come in with an open mind. Don't hear what everyone else is saying, like, oh, they're probably right. Don't just keep filling your head with their thoughts and what they think. You go in with an open mind, and you give out your own personal opinion. Like me liking The Last Jedi. I actually really like it. Yeah, I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's great. As compared to one of my brothers who liked it, he thought it was okay, but he just had more problems with it than I do. But that's his opinion. He has a different point of view, especially with the kind of movies he likes. He just likes simple, straightforward movies with good storytelling. And there are some storytelling issues with The Last Jedi. While I think some of them make sense, and I understand what Rian Johnson was trying to do, and I have no problem with it, and I seem to have less problem with those certain problems of The Last Jedi compared to my first viewing. So each viewing, I just tend to appreciate what Rian Johnson's doing, or either those things that I think are a problem don't really bother me as much. So again, to each his own. Have your own opinion, form your own opinion. And so I'm excited to see Solo. I'm excited James Mangold's doing a hot Boba Fett film. And I'm excited about Stephen Daldry, however you say his name, doing an Obi-Wan movie. So I'm definitely going to look him up. What movie he directed. Yeah, let's just look him up now. Stephen Daldry. Just out of curiosity. Oh, darn it. Oh well. Let's do this again. Because I wonder what movies he's done. He's a British director? Okay, cool. Let's go on IMDb. What movies have you done, sir? Director. He did Wicked, The Crown. Oh, that series. So he did the Crown series. That's cool. I've heard about that show. 80 hours. Extremely low, the audience. He's not really known for much, but I think his films are pretty well known in London and pretty good. So, extremely loud, extremely close. I mean, not bad. So I don't really know this director, except I know about the Crown series, so there's that. His movies got pretty good reviews. None of his movies seem to get anything bad, like 6.9, 7.6, 7.7 on IMDb. IMDb is most accurate, I would say, in terms of reviews. But yeah, cool. I'll be looking forward to that. So yeah, anyways, I guess that's all there is for the news. Just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. And give this video a like if you like this video, if you like the information I've given, and of course my viewpoint, my personal opinion about all this. So yeah, tell me, are you guys excited about these standalone films, especially the Boba Fett film, I think. And I know for a lot of people are really excited for the Boba Fett movie. So that's kind of cool. I ran into Boba Fett, Obi-Wan being confirmed. They kind of confirmed it. I guess they have before, but I wasn't sure if it was just rumors or whatever. But I guess this is an official confirmation for an Obi-Wan movie. So we're getting both of these films, which I'm assuming we'll be getting, and what everyone was kind of predicting or talking about. So, but I just hope. And that's why I am actually excited for Rian Johnson's new trilogy, because he's going to explore new territory, do his own thing. And if it's his own trilogy with his own characters and his own story, then fine. I'm kind of glad he's going to just pursue that and not direct another Star Wars episodic movie like Episode 9. Because, like I said, I love The Last Jedi. I think it's a great movie, and I appreciate what Rian Johnson was doing. But I feel like if you were to make Episode 9, the fan base is going to murder him, or there'll be so much hate, and people are just not going to respect Rian Johnson's vision because it's not what they want. So, and I think Rian Johnson could have gone overboard on a few places. I agree, but you gotta understand he's trying to do something new, while trying to be familiar as well, which I think people are on about. I think he was bringing some familiar original trilogy vibes, because that's what my dad got. He was born and raised with the original trilogy, and he thought The Last Jedi was his favorite one, or at least right up there with Empire Strikes Back. So he really loved it, because he thinks it was a good, well-made film, and he loved Mark Hamill's depiction of Luke. He liked how he got old and weary and kind of foolish, because no one's perfect. But, I mean, again, that all comes down to opinions and such. But it's just, I know we're getting so much Star Wars, guys, and I hope we won't get fatigue after all of this. But I'm just glad that James Mangold is just making a Star Wars film. So that just makes me happy. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Again, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel for more exciting news, whether it be about Star Wars or the Lord of the Rings Amazon series like I posted. You can check that out here, or any other films or video games or whatever. So I won't be doing anything more about Battlefield 5 unless it's a trailer reaction, or I'll be doing a live stream for the beta for sure. That I will definitely do, and of course give a video review of the beta, and of course of the game itself once it releases. So with all these titles, whether it be video games, movies, whatever coming out this year, I'll definitely be doing a review on. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. Subscribe to my channel for all that good stuff, and as always, guys, I'll see you all next time, and may the Force be with you.